Alright everybody, welcome back. Quick video just to show you what I did last night before I went to bed. I went ahead and installed all the air lines. The tanks are mounted with industrial strength Velcro, they're not going anywhere. Hooked up all the air lines to the valves and all the fill ports, pressure reading, the lines going to the pressure sensors, the brake line, the brake tank. They all have quick disconnects on them, that way I can take the baseboard out and do what I need to do and then reconnect and put the baseboard down. I went ahead and mounted the UP6 valve to the bottom of my baseboard. So I got a fill port and a tank line for the brake, and then there's the actual brake line itself. So they teed off, so there's the fill port, it runs into the pressure reading port on the sequencer, and then this is for the gear, fill port, and to the tank, or I'm sorry, to the pressure sensor. And this is, like I said, this is pretty much done. That's all that's going to really be on here. This thing doesn't have a lot of electronics. This is the on and off switch control box for the battery backer. This is the sequencer slash pressure gauge, 2 fill ports, and that's pretty much it. This guy, which is what I worked on last night, making that bracket, and I laminated it with carbon fiber. It turned out really good with that smooth peel ply. It looks just like a carbon fiber frame that you would buy. Turned out really nice. I've got it tacked in there right now with at the bottom with some CA just to kind of fit it. I had to do a little trimming at the base there for the nose strut, and just kind of angling each contact point of the bracket to kind of fit smoothly against the wall. I went ahead and cut some of these little brackets that I'm going to high saw. I've got the high saw mixed up there. Just going to, the bracket that's in the aircraft now will just sit right there, and then this will get glued against the wall just to kind of support it. You know, when you have those impacts from the landing and everything, I would use a good high saw instead of just any kind of epoxy like that Quick Shot. I didn't want to use it because it doesn't stick to the surface here as well as the high saw does, so that's why I'm going to use high saw on it. Yeah, and that's about it right now. Like I said, I'm about to glue that in. I went ahead and Velcroed the batteries in the nose. There's a plate up there that I can get to it through the nose door, so I'm not too worried about having to get access around. I can still get my hand in there if I need to and pull them out, but it's just as easier to come up through the nose door. I did glue in some of these airline holders. On each side you got the yellow, or the orange and red going to the mains, and then I got a single line for the brake. You can see the little black running down the center to a Festo T-fitting that goes out to, you know, your brake quick disconnect, gear quick disconnects. I did make sure I kept the brake lines all the same length, that way you kind of get equal pressure going out to the brakes. Cut the holes for the access wires, and I'll have one more wire that comes out of this for the actual servo controls. So that's what I did last night. It's going pretty quick. I'm not going to be using that other baseboard. Like I said, this is going to go. It'll be nice and clean installation. Everything will be kind of under there, and then if I need to get in there and work anything, I can pull it up, disconnect the lines, and it'll come right out. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and get these brackets glued in real quick, and then once that sets up a little bit, I'll go ahead and mount the bracket, or the battery backer, and I'll start working on the lines that plug in here that run out to, you know, the tail and then the wings. So, but you guys take it easy and have a good day. I'll talk to you later.